Yo, so it's December 11th, no, 10th, 2025, and I want to know where this year has gone. Like, genuinely, it has been one of the craziest years of my life, and I just wanted to come on and just talk, really. I don't really get to do that. And so I got the sunset. The sun's basically gone now, so yeah, I've not got really that long until it goes dark. But yeah, at the start of the year, I didn't know where I was. January 1st, I'm still in temporary accommodation. Bear in mind, I've been in there for about 6 months now, coming up to 6 months, and I wasn't liking it. It weren't fun. All of my mates that were there as well, that I had made, they'd gone and gotten houses. Some got kicked out. I'm not gonna get into details, but one of my mates, one of my boys, I don't really get to see him that much because he lives like far away now, but a few years younger than me. I'm 19 now, he's 16 now. And I met him there when I was 18 and he was 15. He got me on weed, he got me on the stuff that I was on for a good year. And he did that because he knew I was lost. And yeah, it's just, I don't know where I'm gonna want to be now. It's like end of December and I don't know where I want to be. And so let's have a recap. So at the start of the year, temporary accommodation, boring shit, get out of the way with. But end of January, I got my place and I'm living there. February, what happened in February? Oh yeah, I got my bed. Final season of Cobra Kai came out. I'm a massive fan on Cobra Kai, by the way, so I was really excited to watch the last part, and I was able to do that in my new house, which I'm very grateful for and I will always love and cherish for. Then like, I think, February, I met a girl. She was everything. She was like my dream girl, like, I'm telling you. And I thought I had a chance with her. And so, like, I was talking to her for a good few weeks. I was really liking her. She was really cute. And comes round to, like, weekend of Valentine's Day, and she's like, I've got no one to talk to and all that. And so I was just like, oh, so you're single then? She's like, well, yeah, kinda. And I'm like, okay. So, but she said kinda, so I was thinking in the back of my head, oh, there is someone, but who knows, something could happen. So rolls around to like her birthday, and I wanted to ask her. I was like, do you want to be my girlfriend? She said, oh, Aidan, that's really sweet, but I'd rather just be friends. And it crushed me. It really crushed me. And I was really sad about it, and I weren't happy. But it's gotten to me, it's gotten to where I am today, and I'm grateful for her. She's like my best friend now. Like, I love how our friendship has turned out to be. We're really good mates. She's got a boyfriend, she's happy, I'm happy, and all that. March came around, I turned 19. Scary. 19, like my final year of being a teenager. Here in the UK, like, adult starts at 18, but you're still 19, you're still a kid, you're still a teenager. Like, when you turn 20, that's when reality hits, and that's like scary. So yeah, March rolls round, go out. I went into Norwich with a couple of my high school mates, and we're like talking about how this is going to be our final year being teenagers and shit like that. Went around a few shops, had lunch out in Norwich, and yeah, it was good. It was really good until I met this girl, and yeah, this girl was everything to me. Like, seriously, she was everything to me. Now, I met her just before the Easter holidays when I was still at college. Like, all my mates had left college, but I joined quite late. Fucking bird scared the shit out of me. I joined quite late. I started college in 2022, but I was at a different college, so I joined in 2023 of September, and so I had another year at college. So this year was my final year of college, and yeah, I met her at college. I met her at the bus stop, funny enough, and I always used to talk to my mates at the bus stop about, I'm a massive car nerd, I like go photography and all that. And they're like, that's really cool, mate, like, good for you. And she was listening to me and all that, and I saw her on Facebook. She popped up, so I sent her a friend request and a message saying, hey, my name's Aidan, I see you at the bus stop quite a bit, and I was just asking, you look really cute, by the way. And she was like, thank you, I guess. And then she was like, wait, are you the guy who talks about cars and all that at the bus stop? I went, yeah, I'm that guy. And she's like, oh my god, I'm a massive car nerd myself, I just didn't know how to say and all that. And I was thinking, this could go somewhere, because I do, there's things I like in a relationship. I like people who have a good personality, but I also like people that like Lego, like cars, will go on to would love to go on a date to like the Nürburgring in Germany or Le Mans or somewhere like that, and that's what I like. And she was like, oh yeah, my dream cars are like Koenigsegg's, Mustangs, like BMWs, like all the nice like girl cars that mainly every girl likes. And I said, oh, that's nice, my dream car's an R33 Skyline. She's like, what's that? I'm like, that's a Nissan, that's a Japanese car. And she's like, oh, I've never heard of them. I was like, at least know what it is, like at least know. But yeah, other than that, I was talking to her for a good week, and it had gotten like quite serious and all that. Like, I was meeting her after work, I got her like a gift and a card one time, and I'd just gotten paid, so yeah, it was quite good that I was able to do that. And she opened it when she got home, and I was on my way back from meeting one of my high school buddies, and we'd been out all day, and me and him, like, I walked him home, and I had about a 40-minute walk home. So like, he's on the other side of town, I'm on the other side of town as well, so like, he's quite far from me and I'm quite far from him, and town's in the middle. So we always meet in town, and we always, like, that's our meeting point. Or sometimes I'll walk up to him and all that, which is quite long, but I'm quite fast walker, so I can do it in about half an hour. Anyways, I just walked him back, and I'm walking back, and I'm texting her and listening to my music, and she's like, hey, I just opened the card, you're so sweet, you're so genuine, and I really like you, my mum really likes you and thinks you're really sweet. And so I popped the question, and I was like, hey, do you want to go out with me? Do you want to be my girlfriend? She was like, yes, oh my god, I would love to be. And anyways, we've been dating for about a week now, and I've asked if she wanted to meet up, and this is where I didn't know where this would go. And so I asked her, do you want to meet up? And she's like, oh, I really wish I could, but my parents are really strict, and they say to me I've got to do my homework and all that. Bear in mind, she's like in college with me, and like you don't get homework at college. Like, it is weird. You get assignments, but you mainly do that in college. Well, that's what I did in college anyway. So I'm going, alright, say nothing, I'll just call you or whatever. And she goes, oh no, I can't call either. And I'm like, oh, seriously? So I was like, I'll just keep texting back and forth and all that. It like, she wouldn't message me for a good hour, and I was like, I have trust issues, so I don't trust people that well, and because of previous relationships I've been, so it's quite hard for me to do that, and because I have autism as well, it's quite hard on top of that. But basically just wanted to talk to her really and say, can we like meet up and all that? And she said, I've got an hour free, do you want to meet up? And I'm like, yeah, alright, I'll meet up. And so met up, went to Mackey's for our first date, and I'm a car guy, and whenever I see a car I'm like, I need to get clips now, and it's a nice car as well. And I've seen this R35 Nissan GTR pull up in Mackey's, and I'm like, ooh, babe, can I go out and get clips? And she was like, yeah, sure, do whatever. And I was like, alright. So I went out, I asked the guy, oh, hey, can I get some clips of your car? And he was like, yeah, that's all good. And then we were talking about this guy, like, I think it's Funds guy or something, I can't remember his actual name, but if I find out what his name, I'll put a link in the description down below, and you guys can go follow him on Instagram and all that. So he's talking to me about that, and about 5 minutes after I've got finished filming, he said, do you want to go for a quick spin? And I was like, oh mate, I'd love to, but I'm on a date right now. And I was like, hold on, let me just give her a call real quick. Let me give her a call. So going on phone, I'm like, yep. Give her a call, and I'm like, hey babe, can I go for a spin real quick in this guy's car? She goes, I need to be home in 15 minutes. I need to be home. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then I just like, alright, I won't be long. Hang up the phone, and I get in the guy's car, we go for a spin and all of that, and I get back and I'm telling her like how fun it was, and she was like, oh, you're such a player, you're so not nice, like you're not what I thought you were and all of that. And I'm thinking in my head, huh? Like, people, tell me if I've done something wrong and all that, but she puts on her social media that she loved how we had a good time and all that. So I'm thinking, what? And then she goes, I've got to be home in 10 minutes. I'm gonna get so much trouble if I'm like a minute late. I'm like, brother, what? So I'm walking her back home, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna have to run. It's 7 now, I've got to run. Bear in mind, it is 7 o'clock in the evening, May time. Sun doesn't set until like 8, half 8. So I'm thinking, what? You gotta be home at like 7. It's like, yeah, I gotta be home at like 7. I'm like, fuck's sake. So walk her back, and yeah, it was weird, but I got home, I said to my mum, I've just been in an R35 Skyline GTR and all that. She's like, oh my god, was it good? And I was like, yeah, it was really fucking cool. And end up I'm gonna have to move because it's getting dark now. Fuck. But yeah, it was very good, it was fun and all that. about a few days later, I say to her, look, I don't think our relationship's going to go anywhere, and I think we should just call it quits and all that. And she was like, okay then, bye. And I was like, hold on, you haven't let me finish. I said, let's call it quits for now until like summer. And she's like, I don't care, bye. Going to college next day, and she's really pissed off at me. She's like, John, your jumper back and all of that. I think, oh my god, this girl, man. Like, it weren't fun and all that. But yeah, fuck's sake, I haven't got a tripod at the moment, guys. I get paid next week, so I'm gonna get a tripod for when I do these videos and all that, and make them better and shit like that. But she's like, oh, mad at me and all that, and it wasn't nice. It really wasn't. But she cared about me like for the past like few months and shit during our relationship, and it just wasn't. It wasn't fun. I was really upset that happened and everything, and so I was very unhappy with everything. And after that, I tried to messaging her, and she was just not having it. She was like, oh, I don't really like you and all that, and she just wasn't being like how I wanted it to be. And so I've now blocked her and all that. But I really liked her, and yeah, it just went downhill after I went in the R35, and I'm like wondering if I should have done that. Bear in mind, that's like a once in a lifetime thing if you think about it, because you don't know what the future could bring, and it's not fun when you don't know what the future can bring to you. So I took that opportunity and went with it and made the worst mistake of my life. Excuse me. But yeah, that's what happened within April and May time of this year, and it was mental. June rolls round, and my mate says to me, you need to get over her, mate, you need to get over her. And I was finding it really hard to get over her, like really hard. And so they were like, oh, just try find someone in it and try talk to them. So I'm scrolling on like TikTok on my messages, and I'm like, I see this girl who was like commenting on my videos, like, I'm on the wrong way, like ages ago, like when I was talking to this girl, who I'm not going to say her name because it's just long, but we'll call her Susie, actually, we'll call her Susie. And so this other girl that I'm talking to now, she's called Diane, we'll call her Diane. Such a like 1900s name, but yeah, call her Diane. And yeah, just when it was very weird, but we got through it, and she said, oh, I really like you, I think you're really nice and all that. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, this could actually go somewhere and all that. So I put the question again, I go, do you want to go out with me? And she goes, yes, oh my god, I would love to. And at this point I felt happy, I felt kind of free, but then it happened again with this, like what happened with Susie, and yeah, it wasn't fun. It genuinely wasn't fun. So I begged to differ the question and all that, and I was like, do you actually like me? And all of that. And she's like, yes. Why do you think that? And I was like, I've been told that you don't actually like me and that there's other boys involved. And I get very like anxious about that and shit. She's like, no, there's no other boys. I'm not taking advantage of you. And I'm like, okay, that's good. But yeah, gets to like end of June, and her so-called best friend, I don't like her at all because she ruined my relationship with this girl, because I've got to understand the real her. And she said to me that she was 18, but she lied to me and my best friend at the time. Fucking wind, man, it's fucking annoying. Said to me like, oh yeah, I'm 18, but reality she was 16, I'm 19, and my mate is 18. Like it's a bad like mix there. And so we gave her a second chance, but she said to me and my mate, she was like, oh yeah, nah, she's like a player and all that, she just goes for other people, when in reality she doesn't, because I messaged her a few weeks ago saying, hey, how are you, I'm really sorry for how everything ended. And she was like, it's okay, but I don't know why you're apologising for it, was basically all me. And I was like, nah, it weren't, it was your ex-best friend. And she was like, yeah, it's true. And yeah, ever since then I haven't really had a relationship since July, which is weird. I mean, I've had flings, whatever, like talking stages and shit, but I haven't had a girlfriend since June, and it's now December, so I'm like 6 months single, which is the longest I've been single for in years, like since like year 10 in high school, like year 9, year 10, which is like crazy to me. But yeah, July rolls round, goes to Incan Engines Fest. Best place I've ever been, really has. Like, that was so fun. I went in an M4 G82 competition that was my uncle's. He still got that. And yeah, it was so fun, but I got ill after that, and really badly. I thought I was actually going to die because of how ill I got. Dad's calling me a wimp. My mum could see how ill I was. I was like in bed and I was like spitting so much like disgusting shit out of my mouth. It weren't nice. And so, yeah, I got quite ill at the end of July and all of that, but went clubbing for the first time this year. I don't like clubbing, it's the worst thing ever, but yeah, done that, and yeah, this year's just been mad. August, shit, just fucking whatever. September, I miss college, I miss my mates. October, I was looking after someone who I thought was my mate. November rolls round, find out that mate is not who he thinks he is, and whatever. And he basically says to me and my mum that we mugged him off, and that we're not actually true friends, and whatever. And so, yeah, December, middle of November, I got a job. I'm now working, and I'm doing nights at this retail shop that we have here called Tesco's. I'm working nights now, so I'm quite enjoying that, to be fair. Like, I'm making new friends, and it's like the first ever job I've ever had, so I'm quite grateful for that. And now December, where it feels like it's fucking May right now. Today feels like it's May. It was sunny, it was nice, and all in all, I've had a really nice day today, and I really wanted just to come out on a walk and just talk to you guys. I don't really get to do that. But yeah, this year has been one of my favourites. I've had my ups, I've had my downs this year, but all in all, 2025, you've done my justice, and I'm very grateful for that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have not already, subscribe to the channel. If you want to, that is, like, you don't have to, but it will mean so much to me, because then I can bring out these more videos for you. And yeah, like the video, comment if you wish. And also, guys, if you have not checked out already, there is another video to my channel from last week's video. If you have not watched that, watch that before watching this one, because it makes sense in a way from last week's, and I'm talking about something that happened recently this year. And yeah, but yeah, watch that before watching this one if you haven't already. But yeah, thank you, and I'll leave a link in the description down below of that guy on Instagram. And yeah, I'll see you lot later. Enjoy the video. Comment if you wish. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.